I was at RC Motorhomes last year looking at one of their new motorhomes, and they had the biggest, most expensive motorhome they've ever built actually in build. Now these things take about a year to build, and I said to Richard, please let me have a look at that when we finished it, and good as his word, he's called me up and said it's all done, come and see it. So I'm going to give you a full tour of this. It's a very, very special vehicle. We're going to look at the inside, the outside, and I'm going to show you a very special surprise right at the end. So stick with me, come and see this, because it is magnificent. So we'll head inside first of all. So the big news in here is just how much space you get. This is the main saloon area, or the lounge area. And this vehicle has 4 slide outs. Now slide outs are these things on the side. This whole section here, when you're motoring the vehicle, it slides in. So the wall is basically here, and this all moves in. But when you're stopped, you can power that out. It's all hydraulic, and you've got this much extra space in here. And that really does increase the volume in here massively. That's really impressive. There's a big skylight overhead. We'll come to that because that's also quite interesting. But what I'm going to do, I think, is head to the front first of all, and we'll work our way back. Now this looks like they swiveled the driver and passenger seat around. In fact, they haven't. Those are up here. So you've got 2 rows of seating effectively. So when you're driving the vehicle, 4 people can all sit up here with proper captain's chairs, seat belts and everything else. That's really nice. And if we come right to the front, this is the management system. Now this is repeated in a couple of places, and I'm going to show you that when we get towards the end of the tour. This is a 360 camera system, so when you're manoeuvring, every aspect of the outside of the vehicle can be seen on there. And then of course this is where you drive it from. You do need an HGV license to drive these, because obviously it's a pretty serious piece of kit in terms of its size and weight. So let's head on back through, and I will give you the full tour. These are electric blinds that go up, so you've got windows on the outside of there. I love the lighting that they've put into here. That's really trick. And there's some nice touches as well, like for example, you see where it's got the RC logo on here. If I drop my phone onto there, it charges it. That's rather cunning. All the 240 volt sockets have also got USBs in. You can see that just there. And if we head on back a little bit further, this is the kitchen area, or the galley. And again, this has the slide out, so that moves right out and gives a load more space in here. Again, you can use this when the slide out is in, because you still have plenty of floor space, but you can see how this would move across to here, for example. The whole thing just comes in a little bit. It's very well equipped. This is a cooker tap, so it's hot and cold, but also boiling water. You can make a cup of tea straight from that. Your sink is underneath it. There's a bin over here. Again, tons of storage about the place. A Miele induction hob, and there's a Miele oven on that side, and even a dishwasher. And then behind me is the fridge freezer. Now if we head on back again, this door will take us through to the bathroom. So toilet on that side, you've got an infinity sink, and then in behind here is the shower. Really good size. It's electrically controlled from here, but look how big that is. Proper luxury, isn't it? Very, very nice. And then behind here is the bedroom. Now there is a door that slides across, so you can have privacy here, of course, like so. And this again benefits from one of those slide outs. So this whole section here moves out when you're parked. And that's what gives you so much space in here. It's absolutely huge. For a motorhome, it's incredible. This is all storage along here. There's a little dressing table area just here. And then this is illuminated wardrobe. And just tons of storage about the place. All over. And these I particularly like. These are little pop-out lamps, so you just do that and swivel them, and that's your reading lamp. Nifty. Some lovely upholstery in here as well, really nicely done. There's a big skylight in here. This has got the day screen over it, so you've just got, it's like a little mosquito net type of a thing, but there's also a blackout screen that will go across. That's all electric. I'll show you how that's controlled in a moment. There's a huge TV in here on the wall. Now if we head on back, this takes us back to the bathroom. And this takes us back out. I will show you the control systems because they're actually pretty interesting. But it's vast, isn't it? You almost forget you're in a motorhome. It's absolutely incredible. So this is the control system. Now this is controlled from that screen up on the dash. When you're motoring, you can control it from here. But there's also an iPad controller that's down there, which means wherever you are in the vehicle, or even outside of the vehicle, you can control all these things. So if we go to the home screen, I'll just show you this very quickly. These are your tanks, so fresh water, grey water, black water, and LPG. You can see your AC power and your solar power. There's solar panels on the roof. But we can also go into a power centre that gives you a lot more information. That's your solar power. There's a generator on the vehicle as well, so you can run your 240 volt from there, or of course you can hook up to power at a site. This is the lounge area. These are these slide outs. So the passenger side and the driver side are these two. So you can actually stand outside the vehicle and control them, or you can do it from in here. The roof blind, this is what I mean by the roof blind. So you can see that powering across. And as I say, that's the same in the bedroom. Let's just drop that back. But as well as that, then you can push another button here. And you can see how that tilts up for some fresh air. But beyond that again, you can power the whole thing back, so you can get loads of air and light into here with that completely open. That's really nice. What else have we got on here? That's taking us into the kitchen area, so again you can control the slide out, and the blinds are all electric on here as well. Same for the bedroom. Slide out is over on this one, and your roof window opens in the same way and the blinds come across it. Very, very similar. And actually there's one other thing I'll show you, which is Saloon TV. If we hit this button here, that's a TV that rises out of there. So if you want to watch a bit of TV in the evening, you can do. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the outside, because that's also pretty impressive. And as I mentioned, something very, very special right at the end. So these steps that I'm walking down, they're hydraulic, so they fold away. You just pull the handrail out and they retract into the vehicle. There's also a huge sun blind up here as well. That's a 7-metre blind, and it extends out almost 4 metres, and you can see, hopefully, it's all got lighting all built into it around here and along there. So at night that just illuminates this area really nicely. The whole vehicle is based on a Volvo FH chassis. It's got things like rear wheel steering, for example. There are hydraulic jacks all the way around, so you can raise it up and level it when you're stopped. And then if you come round to the front, you can see just what an amazing looking vehicle this is. It's got a 540 horsepower turbo diesel engine, so it's got plenty of power to move this around. It's quite a machine, isn't it? Let's come on around this side. So now you can see the slide outs, 1, 2, 3 down this side. These are big storage areas in behind here, so you can get things out of the way without bringing them into the vehicle if you want to. And that does look rather impressive. You get a real sense of the size of it from here. But the thing I most wanted to show you, that's round to the back. Come and check this out. This is the garage. Yep, you can actually park a car in here. This is an aerial atom. There are ramps that slide out underneath here. There's also a winch, so that you can winch it in and out, and side access as well, so you can get to the vehicle easily. And this means that when you get to where you're going, you can park up, drop your aerial atom out, and go and have some fun. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So there it is, the RC12M. Huge thanks to Richard Churchill of RC Motorhomes for sorting out that tour for me, and huge thanks to you guys for watching it. We look forward to catching you on some more Motorholic very soon.